Hi everybody, and welcome back to Koi Pond Lifestyle. So, wasn't looking forward to doing this video. I always try to make my videos as upbeat as I can, a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, make them a little bit entertaining, but I'm kind of struggling to do that with this one because we lost my Goshiki, Gary the Goshiki, unfortunately passed away, so a little bit gutted about that, to be honest, because we'd kind of done so much to try to keep him going, getting better, getting back on track, but unfortunately he didn't make it. So we had a look at Gary after he'd gone to see if we can learn anything from why he went the way he did, and we've concluded that he had massive gill damage. There was no parasites on him whatsoever. We went into the gill, we took some gill scrapes and found nothing on his gills. So we believe it was that he had such a hammering from the gill fluke that he didn't make it from there. So I want to just thank everybody. I posted something on the channel when it happened, just to let everybody know, and had some lovely comments back. You know, lovely people out there, you lot. So thanks for that. That was quite nice to see them. So let's try to pick it up a little bit. So where do we go now? I've still got a pond full of fish who were with Gary, the Goshiki, and some of them are continuing to display the same things he is or was. Sitting in the corner. No clamping yet. Please nobody start clamping. So nobody's clamping, but still fish aren't eating. Still fish are moping around in that bottom corner. It's still not looking brilliant. So we believe that there's just a lot of gill damage has happened through. I mean, I've had fluke, potentially gill fluke as well, since March. You know, I put my first treatment in. If you go back to my videos, back in, I think it was end of March, beginning of April. You know, I was putting fluke treatment in then. That's too long. But the super fluke we've got this year, which is just hammering ponds all over the country and all over the world. People in the US, hello everybody, are telling me the same. You know, people are having problems all over the place at the moment from super fluke. So what's the way forward? Let's go to the future now. Let's see how we're going to. I've still got the rest of my fish to continue to take care of and make sure they're going in the right direction. So I've got hold of some of this. But this is post-trauma treatment, adds protective slime coat, reduces fish's stress, and added aloe vera. So when I looked at this, you know, looking at things like aiding the healing of fish wounds, stress and trauma on the bottle, I thought, well, you know, I can't treat for parasites anymore. There's no disease in there. It's just damage that the blooming fluke have inflicted, we believe, on the fish, and I've still got more fish in there that I got to get to survive and get back up. So I'm going to put some of this in today. We're going to get this into the pond and we're going to move forward from there. I've also got some more beneficial bacteria for my filters because I'm changing water like there's no tomorrow at the moment. But there is a tomorrow, and that's where we're heading for now. Think positive, think forward, I know where we go. I might do a little montage for Gary at the end of this. See how it goes. So moving on, let's get this stuff in and let's go from there. So just while we're mixing this stuff up to put in, I just wanted to talk about fluke treatments one more time, because I know in my last video I said it hasn't worked. The LearnX Pro, I now believe it did. I think what I was trying to say was that my fish aren't better yet. I think that's where I was going with that. You know, somebody commented, said, how can you say LearnX Pro didn't work? You're now telling us there's no parasites in your pond. Yeah, good point. So would I use LearnX Pro again? Yes, I probably would, because I think that probably did it. Maybe I should I have wished I'd used it first, but I didn't know. Crystal ball stuff in it. But anyway, so yeah, I would recommend LearnX Pro, because I believe it did do the business for me on this super fluke. So that's what I believe for my pond and my fish and etc, like I always say. So I think that worked well. So anyway, this is fish recovery stuff's all mixed up. I'm going to get it in the pond now. I've I've put the fish tower back on to see if any of the fish will go up, because it gives me an idea. See, I sort of float some food up there and I can see when they've been, or watch them going in to find it. So it gives me a better indication of what's going on and who's going up there. So I'm going to put that in, put a bit of food in there today as well. I washed it out thoroughly before I put it back in, made sure that it was clean, disinfected the buckets, put the some Learnex Pro treatment through, like say, through that and this and the bucket, just in case there's any eggs lying around somewhere. But I think that's it. I think we've nailed that one. So I'm going to get this in, and then we'll see how we're going from there. Right, so that's gone in. I've just got to find out now, I suppose, because I'm just looking at the fish now and they're all kind of down that far corner. Wait, I suppose. There's not a great deal else I can do. Just got to see how things work and see how it goes, and do this. Okay, a few days have passed now since we lost my Goshiki, so we're moving on. Best thing to do. As I said when I was putting in the Learnex Pro, is that I wasn't going to go down the route of the fish safe stuff. Now, that stuff I put in the other day, that rescue stuff, that's a little bit like it. It's a dechlorinator basically. It's all similar, but that's got added aloe vera in, which is good. So what we're going to do today is a couple of days ago I added our little friend is here. Fuck. I'm gonna have to do it. Makes you feel better. So we've got some fuck the clay. In fact, look at this. I'm almost down. That's all I've got left. I went around to see Steve the other day. I said, Steve, I'm nearly out of fuck. I ain't got any in handy. I said, you haven't got any? He said, no, there's none in the country. You can't get hold of it. I'm sure there's some in the country, but he couldn't get hold of it. So what can you do? Which is interesting, because the instructions on the packet say, when koi are in poor health, apply 100 grams to 120 grams per 10 tons of water. When koi are suffering from scale or fin diseases, apply 100 grams to 120 grams per 10 ton of water. So I'm going to do that. The only thing is, I haven't got much of that left. This is the last one going in. So I did one a couple of days ago, and then I'm doing a one now, and this is going to be the last one at the moment. So this is interesting. This is job lot. So I'm going to just finish the pack. Pack has gone in into my special mixing jug. Why is it so special? Because it says it on it. In fact, I've got to credit somebody else for this, because the special mixing jug, Andy at Derby Koi, Andy and Beasley the dog, he said I should have patented that. So yeah, sorry, I need to credit him for this, because he's used his a while now. I didn't go buy it. It's an old popcorn tub that I used for the kids' popcorn when it ran out, and I just, obviously, but it's my special mixing bottle. So thank you, Andy Derby Koi. So I'm going to put these in, and to be honest, because this is my last of my FOC clay, I'm going to use Koi Masters Advantage next. So in 2 days time I'm going to put a Koi Masters Advantage in. And I know it's kind of messing me filters up a little bit, but I just want I want to do some natural assistance for the fish. Oh, the state of the rest of the fish. I'm finding that OJ and my other red, white and black one, can't remember what that one is, but anyway, there's two in there at the moment that are sort of sitting up in the corner out the way, weren't eating, until I got some prawns. Thought you weren't eating. Guzzled them like they were starving basically. I hadn't eaten for a few days. So yeah, the prawns went down really well. I was going to try to get hold of some mussels as well. Mussels, really like mussels as well, don't they? So I'm just trying to get them eating, because once you start eating, then start recovering. But I don't know what gill damage is in the rest of them. I don't know whether Steve might be pop over and do his magic stuff, because I've tried to have a look at the gills, and obviously the fish don't like that. So I haven't got the fish out for a few days now, because I'm trying to avoid stuff like that. And I'm trying. People have been saying to me, "You've got to stop putting chemicals in, mate. You've got to just give them a chance." I am doing. You've got to do more water changes, mate. You're not doing enough water changes. I am. I think my water bill is somewhere up there. It's higher than that even. So no, I am. It's just that those are the things I don't film because you don't see them. But I am. Water changes, tests, laying off the chemicals for a bit now, just putting these natural stuffs in. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing lots of this and this. But you try mixing a jug when you got them like that. I think that's enough shaking. I think you're shaking that to death now. It mixes really well as well. I think I've shook it that long. Oh, look at that. I just love the colour of this stuff. It's a lovely, lovely colour. Do you think it's a nice colour? I love it. Okay, so that's going in now. Rock and roll. I just thought, why have I used a bucket of water when I got this? Every day's a school day. So, yeah, good stuff these are. Get one of these. Clip on lifestyle. Sorry, hand. He'll be giving me grief now on the amount of messages you watch. That was my idea. Sorry. So I need some more of this because that's it now. I'm done. Packet is gone. Anyways, so let's move to another day. So yeah, the black stuff. There is the green stuff, the good green stuff is coming back onto the pond now, which is excellent news. But there is still more black stuff on the walls I've already done. But it's like half the wall's green, half the wall's black. So it looks like the walls are recovering. Just so I might have to I'm going to leave that because there is green on the walls at the moment. If it goes completely black, then I have to do the same job again and remove that out. So black stuff, I think because I've been hammering it with all these other chemicals that it doesn't. I mean, it's great for the. I've had no blanket weed, put it that way. That's the only bonus I can see out of this. So yeah, black stuff, I'm going to keep an eye on that. But it's also all over me floating skimmer as well. So I'm going to have to get the floating skimmer out and give that a clean and then put that back in again. So I need to get that done as well. Water tests, continue to do water tests. I'm doing them every other day at the moment, well every third day say, because we've had a lot of heavy rain recently. I don't know whether you guys have also had the same, of the heavy rain that we're all experiencing. So because you know you can get a pH crash from a deluge of water, I believe. If any of you are new to the channel, you've not seen I did a water testing video. I don't know, it'll be there or there. I keep forgetting. But I'll put the actual video up there. But I did a pond water and a rainwater test straight after a rainstorm, and this is the results. So the one on the left is rainwater, the one on the right is pond water. So as you can see, there's quite a difference in the low range. But I usually use mine on a high range anyway, because mine's up in the high range anyway. So this is the high range, and again, rainwater on the left, pond water on the right. So you can see there's big differences there. So you've really got to keep an eye on your pH when you get some really heavy rains. You know, I even considered, do I stick a couple of covers on when we had thunder and lightning and it was coming down in bucketfuls, but I didn't because I was water changing as well. So I'm thinking I'm recycling and replacing that water anyway. So yeah, there's the water tests, and I'm continuing with them. Dynamics of the pond. I have seen a big difference in how my pond is operating since we've had to deal with all these flukes, since we've had to deal with fish dying. Because where are they? At the moment, I believe they see me as the hand with the net in it that's going to take them out, scrape them, put them back in again, because I've done too much of that. And I'm a bit gutted, to be honest, because it took me ages to get the fish to be a little bit more tame and actually eat out of my hand. You know, I've just chucked some food in now and they'll come to the window and have a quick look. If I move to that window now, whoosh, they'll just leg it off to the other end of the pond and then come back nice and slowly, whereas before, you're sort of floating. You see in the titles, you know, I filmed that on the very first titles with all the fish at the front window, and that's where they usually stay because they think I'm the hand that feeds them at the moment. They think I'm the hand that's going to take them out and upset them and stress them out. So I'm very reluctant to do any more of that. As the days have gone on, the fish seem to be getting a little better. I'm still unfortunately getting the odd flash. I've just seen one of them just flash then, just the odd flash, and I don't know whether they've got gill damage. That rescue stuff I put in, I'm hoping that's helped them a little bit. Putting in the application of FOC, that would sort of lift the minerals and stuff up and help with the beneficial bacteria to keep all the nitrite levels down and keep all that cycle running. So, you know, little Sid the Shirogoi there. Sid taking a bite to eat there. Again, he's not spitting out anymore, so I think I just need to get some fresh water in there as I'm doing, get some more water testing done, make sure everything's perfect for the fish. Because I've always said, and again, this is what I've been told, is that we're not fish keepers, we're pond keepers. You know, if we can keep the water the best quality we can, the fish virtually look after themselves. However, as we've just seen, but then you have to wreck all your water quality and stuff. Now, that's probably what's brought the black stuff back on the sides, and, you know, I mean, water quality, oh man, it's just ridiculous to how it was. Before I started this, you know, I had some lovely crystal clear water, and now it's all murk because I've had to have days and days with no UV on and so on and so forth. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a lot more work to get back the fish confidence of this is the hand that feeds them, please come to me, because I'm the guy that feeds you. So are the fish eating any better? I took this video last night of them. I put a bit of watermelon up in the tower, and I took this video of them last night, so they're all sort of hunting for food still at the moment. So I think it's just going to be a recovery process now. I want to do a thank you because I had a little bit of something in the post the other day. Kevin sent me some stickers. I don't know whether you can see that. It says Koi Pond Lifestyle on it. It's one of the window stickers where you pull off the back, put it on the front. So what I've done is, ta-da! Koi Pond Lifestyle. How cool is that? Where should I put it there? Can you see it better there? Koi Pond Lifestyle. You put it on a bit of perspex. And so wherever I'm filming now, like here, 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 and here, oh, you'll be getting sick of seeing the word Koi Pond Lifestyle. Anyways, cool. So so thanks for that, Kev. We'll get them stickers put out, and then you'll be seeing them as the channel goes. I don't know where it is. Phone rings. How am I going to do this? Hello? Hello? It's the brass band. Yep. Yes, fine, thank you. Yes, cool. Just sitting by the pond now. No, everybody loved you last time when you were here, played. Got some good comments. Fantastic. Am I going to need you again? I really hope so. And on that bombshell, if you've not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button down the bottom. Like the video if you like the video today. Click the notification bell for all notifications and share to all your friends. Thanks very much for watching. This was Koi Pond Lifestyle. So yeah, I'm really hoping so, mate. Okay, so now we have a Gin-Rin Goshiki. Again, this is approximately 2 years old. I had this off Steve. Lovely looking fish. It's so we believe this is a male as well. So Steve just had a quick look and we believe that's male. But like I say, it's quite a young fish, but we believe it's a male. Some people say to me, which is your favourite fish? I haven't really got a favourite, but if you ask me what is my favourite coloured fish, I would say Gary. Gary, my Goshiki. Goshiki meaning 5 colours. Had Gary when he was sort of about so big, and yeah, wonderful looking fish.